actually glad you're here.
That's rare.
I need you to do me a favor.
Yeah. You want me to go get another movie for you? Just what movie now?
Friday the 13th, Part 3.
Wait, didn't I just get you a VHS with all 3 of them on there?
Yeah, but I taped over it.
With what?
The Royal Wedding.
Why?
I'm into the Royals, man.
Fine, whatever. Just where is it?
I've sent the address to your phone.
Where the hell is this?
It's in the woods.
Because it went so well last time. I killed someone last time.
You know, you gotta let that shit go. I'm really tired of hearing about it.
So can you get it for me?
Fine, whatever.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're not welcome. can't be alive. It's you! No. Can't be. There. Found it at Goodwill for $1.
Oh. 3D and everything. What'd you get at Goodwill?
Because apparently the asshole that was supposed to have it wasn't there. Or possibly dead. Hey, you remember that guy from before?
What guy?
The guy I killed.
Yeah, you keep going on about that. I'm kind of fucking tired of hearing it.
Well, guess what? He's still alive. Well, at least he was.
What do you mean was?
I killed him again.
How do you know he's dead?
Well, I mean, they put an axe through his head.
That'll probably do it.
I hope.
So 3D and 2D, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Can I get my Coke this time?
I don't have my wallet on me.
Of course. Dick.
Well, I think I lost it climbing a fence.
Can you even climb a fence?
Not well, no.
Look how old you are, Jesus Christ. You are a dick.
Okay, that's fine. I got shit to do, so you need to go.
You owe me so many
know,
goddamn Cokes.
Pry over that guy in the woods you supposedly murdered.
Yeah.
Thank you. Friday the 13th Part 3, which was released in 3D, is a 1982 slasher sequel directed by Steve Miner and starring Dana Kimmell, Paul Kratka, Tracie Savage, Jeffrey Rogers, Catharine Parks, Larry Zerner, David Katmis, Rachel Howard, Gloria Charles, Kevin O'Brien, Nick Savage, Cheri Maugans, Steve Susskind, David Wiley, and Richard Brooker. Previously on Friday the 13th Part 2. Oh shit, he's still alive. Just a reminder that this film has been released on DVD and Blu-ray in 3D, yet these sweet titles remain in 2D. There was a real push in the early 80s for 3D, and they liked to slap them on the third chapter of a franchise. Too bad most of them sucked. The film opens with a store where Harold and his wife Edna live and work, featuring laundry, eating fish food, rodents in the produce, and this. Yes, this store sells Harold's backwash. Edna busts Harold for being a fat ass, and Harold takes his bunny home only to discover some bad 3D effects. This scares the shit out of Harold. Friday the 13th films have a kind of fetish about toilets. Marcy started the trend in the first film. We skipped it in the second one, but we got a nice menstruation joke out of it. But now with part 3, we're going full force with sound effects and everything. Turns out Harold gets some indigestion. How in the hell did you not see Jason just fucking standing there right in front of the door? Oh, the store has rats too, but Edna gets the point. Meanwhile, the gang gets together to go pick up Vera in a New Jersey neighborhood that has palm trees. They head out with some dope smoking and Schelling being protective of his box.
My whole world.
And that little thing?
Stick around. You'll see.
Yeah, stick around for a continuity error. The gang has a chat with low-rent Crazy Ralph and they arrive at Higgins Haven. Look at how loose those boards are. Do they not have nails or screws at Higgins Haven? Everyone goes to the lake while Chris goes in to check out the house and is assaulted by one of her dad's chiropractor friends. Rick is all about getting into Chris's pants, but is shot down and the pair go to unload the van.
Chris.
It's my bag. I'll take care of it.
How in the hell did she not notice Shelley just sitting there with his big-ass fro? Why did you bring sleeping bags when you knew you were staying in a house? Meanwhile, Rick makes a massive sex plan.
So what I think we should do is set aside 3 hours a day to fulfill our needs. 1 in the morning and 2 at night.
How romantic. He drops Chris, almost breaking both her legs, and there's a ruckus, with Shelley showing up dead. But turns out to be a bunch of bullshit. Slugbug Yellow. Vera and Shelley head to town in Rick's car. A fucking beat-up VW Bug is Country Boy Rick's car. Okay. This scene looks like a douche commercial. Shelley and Vera go to the store where we get this comment.
Don't accept no food stamps.
A run-in with a biker gang and some birth control.
Didn't your mama teach you manners?
Shelley ends up backing into their bikes, to which Ollie busts the windows out of Rick's sweet ride, leading Shelley to run over the bikes again. Gratuitous 3D yo-yo.
My poor car, what did you do to it?
Yeah, well, we're real sorry, but it wasn't our fault.
Few minor repairs. It'll be good as new.
That was the most insincere apology I have ever fucking heard. Rick manipulates Chris and they go for a ride. The biker gang shows up to siphon the gas from the van with a plan to set the barn on fire. Arson? Jesus! Fox goes in first, goes for a swing, and gets forked. Hey, Loco, fork you too. Ollie gets a load of Loco dumped on him and loses a fight to our local mongoloid hero. Look at this! Rick brought her to a fucking drainage ditch. He really hopes his sweater will get him laid as he continues to try to get Chris's panties off.
You give up? You out of your mind?
Jesus, juggling.
Andy, I can think of much better things for you to be doing with your hands.
You win.
You know what the most unbelievable part of this film is? That guy juggling is going to go get laid. Shelley checks out dad ass and makes a play, but gets shot down.
We could...
I don't think so.
See? An openly juggling juggler is getting laid. Meanwhile, back at the sewage pipe, Chris has a flashback which is set before part 2, but features Jason without hair and the clothes he stole from Harold the night before? Or maybe it was another guy. Maybe it was fucking Harold, fighting for a Twinkie. Then the car battery dies.
Damn it, it's that battery. I charged it yesterday. Must not have taken.
Nice try, Rick. Hey, check it out. It's another scene of a character taking a shit.
Heavy shit.
Shaking a shit house is never cool. Down by the lake, Vera is stretched out, relaxing. Oh, shit! Ends up being Shelley that goes from being underwater to being a little bit damp. Now remember earlier in the movie he had the whole world in the box. Let's inventory that box. Okay, he had the fake hair with an axe. He had a hockey mask. He had a wetsuit. I'm sure he had some fucking cheese balls or something. If you're a good packer, yeah, that stuff will fit. But how the fuck did you get a harpoon gun in there, Shelley? They argue and Shelley mopes off to get his throat cut. Vera goes through his wallet. Velcro? What the fuck are you, 6? As she digs in looking for that Zerner law money, she drops the wallet in the lake. While waiting over to get it, we get the ta-da! Yes, this is the first moment we saw Jason Voorhees in the iconic hockey mask. And I'll tell you what, Vera sure does keep an eye on him. Andy and Debbie are post-coitus as she gets in the shower and Andy plans on getting a beer. This asshole is walking on his hands too. In the real world, there is no way he is getting his dick wet tonight. I would like to see if he went down that spiral staircase on his hands as well. That looks like fun. Andy returns but runs into Jason, who encourages him to split.
I can't hear you.
Debbie climbs into bed and reads Fangoria, but Jason interrupts her studies. That was a very brutal death. But don't forget...
I'm driving.
No way. We're pregnant, remember?
That's right. Jason is also a baby killer.
Did I hear you screaming?
Oh, it's probably Debbie having an orgasm. How come you never scream when we have sex?
Give me something to scream about.
Oh! Chuck ends up downstairs, shocked by its state, and Chili gives us the worst acting performance from any 1982 3D horror film.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Whoa, that's hot. Rick and Chris arrive just in time for everyone being dead and start the search. Jason pops Rick's head like a zit, and with Loco dropping from the tree at just the right time, and Rick limply flying through the window, we are ready to begin the Higgins Haven hustle of 1982. That's right, Chris, just throw the fucking book at him. She hides in the closet with Debbie's corpse, and for such a rustic home, that door is made of fucking cardboard. She stabs him in the hand and the knee, but he almost returns the favor with this sweet throw that he must have been practicing. Hey, asshole, this is Jordache! Chris gets in the van and leaves, but runs into this horror film cliche.
Gas!
Reserve tank for the win! Oh shit, she's stuck on the shitty bridge. Jason makes a grab. Hey, it's Pink Floyd! But Chris bolts from the van with Jason stuck in the window, but he sure does use his head to get out of that predicament. Chris goes to hang out in the barn, then drops on Jason going back upstairs. I dig that. With Jason out, she's proactive and does this. Hello, ma'am. Have you heard the good word? So it was Jason? He had no hair. Then grew everything out. Then shaved his head after getting a machete to his shoulder and changing his clothes. I either say that's a continuity error or that's people not giving a fuck. Ali shows up to lend a hand. And Chris splits his head like a fucking watermelon. Once again, after a night where all your friends are dead and you killed the perp, it's time to sleep in the canoe. She wakes up and... Oh, shit! No, it's all dream. Oh, shit! The next day, law enforcement arrives, roughly throwing her screaming ass in the car because the Crystal Lake PD sucks ass. And Jason is finally dead. The series is over. Friday the 13th Part 3 took the same old recipe, but threw 3D into it. That's pretty much it. And you can tell the filmmakers didn't really give a damn about following up the previous film. First there's Jason, who looks nothing like he did at the end of the last movie. Then there's the fact that it doesn't really happen on Friday the 13th. If Part 2 was actually on that date, that means this film started on the evening of Saturday the 14th, and the bulk of the film being on Sunday the 15th. I've thought about this way too much. This film is probably the weakest of the original four where Jason is still technically a living person. Still, it holds a special place for me, being the first Friday the 13th film I ever saw, and one of the earliest horror films I ever had the pleasure of viewing. Much to my family's chagrin, it's a nice tight little slasher that, if you ignore the previous two installments, works really well. Hell, they don't even say Jason's name unless you count the previously on Friday the 13th Part 2 footage, which sums it up to just being a dude showing up murdering people. And when you really think about it, that's pretty badass.
Sure. We'll talk. Bitch.